Peace, peace. This is Nigga Keep It Real coming to you live. This is not a pre-recording. This is live. Right? What I want to do is, in this lesson today, I want to try to answer the question, where do I think we come from? Now, I've been saying this already in my previous videos about who the black man and woman is. And science has confirmed who the black man and woman is. Okay? Now, we're going to be coming from this book right here. Once again, the Africans who wrote the Bible. And we're going to come from this book right here called Ancient Alien Ancestors. Okay? Now, I have already broken down the word extraterrestrial and terraform. Right? Now, if you're not up to date on those videos, I highly recommend you go back and watch those videos. Go back and watch my videos on right here. Go back and watch my videos on this. Okay? Go back and watch my videos on Predators 2. Watch my videos on The Most High Nigger is an Extraterrestrial. Watch my videos on Predator 2. Okay? And give me 1 second. Okay. Watch my videos on Predators 2, Super Predators Exposed. Okay? And if you want to watch part 1 of Predators, go to my backup channel called Niggas Forever. Okay? Click on my videos. Right? And if you, okay, so you're going to click on my videos and go to Predators Exposed Part 1. Right? Watch all of those videos. I break all those words down. Negroes are coming back on spaceships. Predators Exposed Part 2. Okay? And then go back to my other channel. Niggas Keep It Real. Okay? And you can watch the other previous videos. Just to get caught up to date. Now remember, these are all stories. These are all stories. Okay? But somewhere in the mix of this stuff is real. Now we have to decipher which parts are fiction and what part are real. Okay? Now, give me 1 second. Excuse me. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna make a part 2 to this. I'm trying to get you caught up to date on this stuff. I'm trying to piece this stuff together for you. I don't have all the answers. So you can do the same exact thing that I'm doing. Piece this stuff together. Don't be afraid to make videos. Make these videos. Put this information out there. You see that we're trying to shut my ass up. Okay? Give me 1 second. Okay. Now let me go back here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, so let's go back here to, we're going to use Young Pharaoh's video too, once again, to let you hear what science says, what science has to say about who the extraterrestrials are. Our DNA, if you're an African American Negro, your DNA is not foreign to this earth. Okay? Your DNA is not foreign to this earth. Right? I'm going to prove this with their own scholars, their own scientists. Okay? So, let's go. Let's get it. Now, because the ancient Egyptians, or black people in general, trying to figure out where they came from, right? So, it says, the creation of the earliest human concept of religion in ancient Egypt. This work is a revelation of the Africans who wrote the Christian Bible. To be able to do so, I need to establish a historical and geological focal point where the Bible, Christianity, the Jewish people, and Africans interacted together. Okay, so we're going to drop down here, right? It talks about all these things, right? I went over this before. And it says that as a result of all these, any discussion of the historical background to the creation of the Bible and Christianity cannot begin without first identifying the geographical location where the documents of the Bible were compiled, edited, and translated for the Greeks and all Europeans. Give me 1 second, let me turn this down, son. I'm trying to set the foundation for you. Okay? Let's keep on going. So it says that he says, as I keep pointing out, the documents of the Christian Bible were compiled, rewritten, and translated into the first Greek Bible in ancient Egypt. Because of this, no prudent and unbiased scholarly discussion of the creation of Christianity can even begin anywhere without starting from ancient Egypt, and there are 7 reasons for this. Among these reasons is the fact that the ancient Egyptians were the first humans to conceive and develop sacramental practices of theosophy. If you don't know what the word theosophy means, look it up. Okay? So it says here that according to the story of modern descendants of the ancient Egyptians in Africa today, the concept of religion in ancient Egypt developed from fear, superstition, and the human need to find answers and explanations for what these ancient people did not know and understand. To these ancient people, the need to find answers to what they feared and did not understand was a great need that satisfied a deeper inner hollow in the human quest for answers to the primordial questions of who we are, where we came from, and where we're going. Those are the 3 main questions. That's what everybody's trying to figure out. Who we are, where we come from, and where we're going. They was at these questions for thousands and billions of years. Okay? So it says here that. So it says the very first answer to these questions became the foundations of what is known as religion. Religion as the medium for clothing humanity's inner spiritual nakedness, satisfying the deeper inner hollow, and answering the most fundamental human question of humanity, became the greatest psychological discovery humans have ever made about our humanity itself. This philosophy seemed to give meaning to life by pushing all our unanswered questions into death. See that? Now, it says here that the initial pondering of the primordial questions about humanity and the answers that came to be the foundational concept and ideas of religion came to the ancient Egyptians thousands of years of observation of the world and nature around them. See that? From these observations, these ancient people realized that there were certain unchanging rules and principles that govern the universe and therefore the lives of humans. Those who first tried to understand these principles were the wisest men of this ancient community, and they became the earliest corpus of our modern religious priesthood. Ancient Egyptian priesthood was a corpus of men that dedicated their lives to searching for answers and ways to understand and tap into the energies and nature's principles. Today, this ancient Egyptian priesthood tradition can be found in every religion. The Catholic Church in particular sought to practice priesthood as closely as the ancient Egyptians practiced it with celibacy, abstinence, and all. So we want to focus on these three questions. Who are we? Where we come from, and where we going? All right. So focus on those three questions. Now, we're gonna go hit a Young Pharaoh's video. I'm trying to answer the question for you, because you niggas don't want to do your own damn research. You want to come to me for all the goddamn answers, like I'm the genie. No. So let's go.
Did a black person migrate into a climate and obtain
Let's fast forward some of this.
DNA?
I talked about this already. Go back and watch my lesson on Forbidden Archaeology Part 1 and Part 2. Okay? So let's go.
We migrated to these to migrate. Nobody just gets the fuck up and migrate for no reason. Okay? So somebody please explain to me why the fuck did black people say, you know what, fuck Africa, we're gonna go live in the goddamn mountains where it ain't no goddamn food. We're gonna go live in the Caucasus Mountains. Why did black people leave Africa and move to the Caucasus Mountains for? Somebody explain that to me. For no reason. Okay, let's keep it moving. Okay. Evolution theory is a lie part 2. Okay? Blacks/albinos versus whites. Okay? And I'm going to go into detail in this a little more in the presentation. But I just want to let y'all know. Let me turn my volume up because I got a video I'm about to play. I just want to let y'all know an albino is not a white person. Okay? An albino is still an African. Let's get that on the wax. Okay? Albinos are still 100% human. White people are only 93% human, 7% Neanderthal. Black people have a Homo sapien bone structure. White people have a Neanderthal bone structure. Hence, thicker skulls, thicker bones. Now, whatchamacallit? Black people have neuromelanin. Okay?
Now, keep DNA in mind. That's going to play a major role into this. Keep DNA in mind. DNA could be a sample of your hair, your blood, your nails. DNA. Keep DNA in mind. Okay? Keep that in mind. We're going to tie that into where do they think we come from. Now, I've already broken down the word terrestrial and extraterrestrial. Now, let me do it again. Now, if you watch my videos on the predators, that's not what they look like. You see in my video on the predators, they call the predators niggas. Okay? Alright? Now, let's break this word down one more time. So we're going to break down the word terraform. I did this before, but I have to do it again. So what is terraforming? Okay? Let's break this down. So it says terraforming is earth shaping. You're shaping the earth, right? Somebody's doing this, right? Okay. Let me go back here. Definition, right? We want terraforming definition. So it says terraform, especially in science fiction, transform a planet so as to resemble the earth, especially so that it can support human life. Now we know that the humans, let's go back here to what he said, that the Africans, black people in general, are 100% humans. So we need to find out who made this place that we're living on and made it habitable for humans to support life. Let's go back.
Bone structure. About 93% of albino is still an African. Let's get that on the wax. Okay? Albinos are still 100% human. White people are only 93% human, 7% Neanderthal. Black people have a Homo sapien bone structure. White people have a Neanderthal bone structure. Hence, thicker skulls, thicker bones. Now, whatchamacallit? Black people have neuromelanin. Okay? European people have what is called pheomelanin.
hair follicles are like dog hair. Dog hair, goat, sheep, dog hair, goat, all those animals.
Dravidian people, Indian people, and all other non-black Neanderthal people. Now we have functioning pineal glands, okay? White people have calcified pineal glands. Period. Black people were originally Rh negative. White people were originally Rh positive. Rh stands for rhesus monkey. And so that being said, how did a black person or an albino evolve into a Neanderthal and evolve into a canine and a primate-based organism? You can't explain that. That doesn't happen. And I'm going to break this down in a minute. I'm just working my way up. Okay, let's go to part 3. See, now I'm going to let a white person tell you.
So you already seen this. We don't need to watch this, right? This part right here, right? So Africans are 100% human beings. Whites are 93% human and 7% Neanderthal or primates. So if black people are the 100% humans, and you white people and other races who are non-Africans, you have half of Africans' DNA and 7% primate. What are primates? Primate. Let's look up these words. Words have meanings. Okay, let me do something. Okay, so we looked up the word terraform. So we can look at the word terrestrial. It's going to play a major role. So terrestrial says, let's see, terrestrial definition. We want the terrestrial definition. Okay. Terrestrial says an inhabitant of the earth, right? Terrestrial says an inhabitant of the earth. Okay, so it says that terrestrials are nouns, person, place, or thing. We are people. An inhabitant of the earth, especially a human being, a human. Who are the humans? Black people. Let's keep on going.
This is the professor speaking on genetics, and I'm going to let him tell you that only Africans are 100% human beings, and that white people are 93% human, 7% Neanderthal.
You saw that? Black people are 100% human beings. So, you have here an inhabitant of the earth, especially a human being. So somebody was here when the earth was being made, a human. But somebody made this earth before they was put here. So we're going to go here too. So we know that terrestrials are humans, black people, humans. So we want the definition of extraterrestrial. Extra means you're adding something to it. Like I want an extra order of fries or something like that. So you got extraterrestrial. So it says extraterrestrial. It says of or from outside the earth or its atmosphere, right? Okay? Especially, and it says a hypothetical or fictional being from outer space, especially an intelligent one. So these people, so we are not fictional. Our ancestors I don't know why I'm not getting this. Black people made everything you see. They're the ones who are considered extraterrestrials. We're not from here. Let's keep on going. I'm going to prove this.
Neanderthal is primate.
Now, my fault. Let's look up primate. So, whites are 93% human and 7% Neanderthal or primate. So, what does primate mean? Now, you don't have to subscribe to what I think, what I believe happened, what I think happened, how we got here. So what does it say? Primates. Primates is Eutherian mammal constituting a taxonomic order, primates arose around 55 million years ago from small terrestrial mammals. So what are primates? Primates are this. These animals. Okay? Primates are divided into two distinct suborders. Who are your primates? Monkeys, gorillas, baboons, things of that nature. So you white people, you non-Africans, are 93% human and 12% to 7% primate, monkeys. Let's keep on going.
Yes. Here we go. We play the thing.
Okay, I played that already. Let's keep on going.
Good ancestor was. They've also been able to, and they have a different from us. And in fact, the Africans who came out from Africa have no evidence of any Neanderthal genes and no evidence of that mixture. So they're the real pure humans. Genes and out from Africa have no evidence. The Africans who came out from Africa have no evidence of any Neanderthal.
So if you're a black Negro and you are denouncing that you are African, well, you might as well put your ass on the subcategory of being a 93% human and 7% Neanderthal. You are 90% human and you have 12% primates in your DNA, in your blood. Just because you look like a human on the outside, but on the inside, your blood, you got monkeys and shit in you. Let's keep on going. I don't got that shit in me.
Genes and no evidence of that mixture. So they're the real pure humans. Homo sapiens.
What he said, right?
Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens. You white people are not Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens and Neanderthals are two different species. That's facts.
Right? Africans.
It's interesting. It gives you a lot to think about.
Heard what he said, right? Africans are the real humans. You heard what he said. Africans are the real humans. And somebody in the crowd started looking crazy. He said, right. And you heard the white lady start laughing. See, we not going to play them games. We're not going to play them games.
Now let's get to the
You heard
science.
what he said.
Let's get to the
Let's
science.
keep it moving. This is why our ancestors have developed the transitional species linking to primitive bipedal primates such as Homo erectus to modern humans. This is a doctor telling you that they believe the evolution theory is bullshit. 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 And so miss me with that. Miss me with that bullshit. Let's keep it moving. I'm not done. Evolution theory is a lie, part 5. Okay? They say the monkey, okay,
Now you can watch this on your own, right?
turned into the man how many years ago? Okay? They say modern man got here about 35,000 years ago. Okay? They say modern man got here about anywhere between 6,000 to 35,000 years ago. But according to the ancient center of the Australian Research Center for Ancient DNA, they say Europeans as a people are younger than we thought. Okay? Europeans, did not come about on the planet Earth till roughly 65,000 years ago.
65,000 years ago. 65,000 years. That's the longest you all been here. I've placed somebody in my videos for being Archaeology Part 1 and Part 2 2 billion years ago, walking the earth. Black folks, niggas.
Okay? And this is from the head of the research center, Alan Cooper. This is from National Geographic. So you gonna tell National Geographic they lying? Look at this. Dr. Jonathan Pitt.
So the so-called ancient ancestors, ancient aliens, this not no white people. These are black folks. The ancient so-called aliens are not your ancestors. We made you all.
Estimates that the point in time when the genes of the Asian and European populations were altered was 6,600 years ago.
That's why I said you all don't know who and what God is. Looking for God in the goddamn book when you are the damn God.
Okay? And so, according to European and Asian genes, they're only 6,000 years old. Now, they say that Yakub created white people. But Yakub is a verb word. It's an action word. Yakub is a Hebrew word which means subplanter. So when they say Yakub created other races, they're saying that some kind of entity supplanted those races on the planet Earth, which is facts. That is a fact. There was no motherfucking, evolution, but there was some genetic engineering going on. That's a fact. Okay, let's go. Keep it moving. Let me ask you a question if you believe in evolution. Okay? Did the wolf evolve into a poodle? Huh? Ask yourself.
You can watch this on your own. I'm putting it in my description box. I'm trying my best to piece this stuff together. You niggas going on my channel talking shit, not providing any evidence or resources or nothing for me to go back and look at. You just saying, I done my research my own. Provide the evidence. Provide the information. If you can't provide the information, you're lying. You ain't did shit. You're lying, talking shit. Let's keep on going.
Did the wolf evolve?
Let me fast forward this.
The same if a caterpillar could turn into a butterfly, or if you bears and that's what you believe. If you're talking about animals, all right, evolving into humans, okay. Now we want to talk about where did the genes come from inside of black people, okay? Where did the genes come from inside of black people that didn't originate on the planet Earth, inside of animals or any other entity, etc.?
Now you may ask me, well, how come our extraterrestrial, our ancestors, are not making themselves known? Hey, I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know why they didn't intervene and help our ancestors get out of slavery and all that shit. Don't give me no shit about no cursing through the rhyme. That's bullshit. I don't know why they didn't help them out. Why did they intervene in that? But they promised they said they're gonna come back. If you believe that, they said they're gonna come back. So they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back. Ain't no telling when they're gonna come back. Shit, I don't know. They might come back next year. I know, Prophet. I'm trying to piece this shit together.
All right? Inside the animals or any other entity, etc. And so with that being said, okay, I'm going to break y'all all the way up, and I'm going to break y'all all the way down. Straight up. I'm going to break y'all all the way up, and I'm going to break y'all all the way down. Let's go. And so with that being said, mystery of our 145 alien genes. Scientists discover DNA is not from our ancestors and say it could change how we think about evolution. This is from the Daily Mail Science, okay? Look at this. Remember, it says humans, okay? Remember, black people, okay, are the only true humans on the planet Earth according to science. Humans, aka black people, contain alien genes not passed down from our ancestors, researchers discovered. They say we acquired essential foreign genes from microorganisms cohabiting their environment in ancient times. The study challenges conventional views that animal evolution relies solely on genes passed down through ancestral lines and says the process could still be going on. Look, researchers published in the open access journal Genome Biology focuses on the horizontal gene transfer, the transfer between animals and living organisms in the same environment. Okay? And so we have alien genes, okay, confirmed by science. This is a fact. Now let's keep it moving.
So our DNA, black people, aka African Americans, you are not from here. Your DNA is not of this earth. So they can't trace you. They cannot trace you. So if you want to talk about who will be considered extraterrestrials? So the extraterrestrials are our parents. We are the terrestrials, the humans, and they are our parents. What are you niggas not getting? Why is it so hard for you to understand that the ancient civilization are very, very highly technological people that are able to create worlds, you know what I'm saying, and animals and shit, and you can't accept that. It's fact. This is facts, man. So if these people they date these people back to the earliest humans. These are black folks using fire 1.5 million years ago. And then you go back 2.2 billion years ago, they found that metal groove spear I was talking about in my video. When you go back here to my video on Forbidden Archaeology Part 2, give me 1 second. I'm coming right back and make a part 2. I got to. Cause wait till you hear what I bring out about what Richard Dawkins. They don't say. They don't tell you about what they subscribe to. Stephen Hawkins, what he subscribed to before he died. Okay. I'm gonna give it to you raw. That's why my name is Nigga Keep It Real. I keep this shit raw and real. I ain't got time to be around the bush with your ass. Let's get it. So, what was I saying? So you go back to my video on so I'm just setting the stage for you. I'm doing the same thing. I'm trying to figure out the same damn thing you all trying to figure out. Where the hell we come from? How we get here? Who put us here? Ain't no magical deity just did some shit. No, this bullshit. This is some highly technological people doing some stuff. And it so happen to be niggas. So you can get this shit out your head with the gray aliens. You can get all this shit out your head. Gray aliens, you can get this shit out your head. This is bullshit. This is trash. This is garbage. You can get this shit out your head. You can get this shit out your head. Blue avians, this bullshit. Blue avians, blue birds, you can get this shit out your head. This is bullshit. You can get this shit out your head with the extraterrestrials. Anything dealing with extraterrestrials niggas. Palladians, you can get this shit out your head. This is garbage. Palladians. Ain't no white extraterrestrial. That's bullshit. You can get this shit out your head too. White Palladians. This is bullshit. These niggas have not even been here that long. So how the fuck they gonna be some extraterrestrial? And their own science says that the white man has only been here for 6,000 years. So how the fuck you got these people being some fucking extraterrestrial? Get the fuck out of here. You can mess with that bullshit. That's bullshit. Fuck out of here. They know who the fucking extraterrestrials are. They know who the so-called aliens are. It's niggas. They trying to cover this shit up. They know who the fuck made you. And who made all this shit you see. But you stuck in that fucking Bible. Even in your own fucking Bible, the Bible says, in Genesis 1:26, God said, let us make man in our image. Well, we know that if we know that the black man and woman is God, who the fuck is he making in his image? The fucking white man. And you niggas don't think. They can't crack the fucking Bible. It's not their fucking book. And you dumb niggas quoting Bible passages ain't proving shit. Give me some outside valid sources. You can't even tell me what them fucking passages you reading. Dumbasses. So you can dismiss this shit. This Palladians, Blue Avians, Reptoids, Draconian. That's all bullshit. That's a smokescreen to keep your ass controlled as a slave, as not finding out and figure out who the fuck you are. So let's go. Let's keep on going. So like I said, you go to my video on you go to my video on Forbidden Archaeology Part 2.
Here's your dinosaurs.
And I show 2 billion years ago, somebody was back then doing something. Like here.
Dating the Big Bang, they had 13.8 billion years ago.
So for you niggas who don't know how to do math, do you know that the number 1 and number 2 is predates the number 13? Do you know numbers? Go back to fucking school and learn math. The number 1 comes before 2. The number 2 comes before 3. You fuckers don't know math. Some asshole came on my channel talking about some 13 billion years is older than 2. Get the you asshole, you dumbass. Let's look at the number chart. God damn, I should have to do this shit. Numbers. Let's look up numbers. You got numbers. The numbers. You niggas don't know numbers? Numbers. Numbers. Right? 1 comes before 2. So the number 1 is older than 2. You niggas don't know how to count? Some nigga came on my channel talking that dumb shit, talking about some 13 billion years is older than 2. You asshole. Dumbass nigga. You so busy trying to tear me down, ain't produced not one piece of fucking evidence at all. Just talking shit. Ain't giving no sources, no citations, or nothing. That's what the fuck you do when you write a goddamn paper. Teacher said, write me an essay and source your bibliographies and sources and indexes. You ain't cited shit. And that's why you get a big ass F in that goddamn paper. Cause you ain't sorted, you ain't cited shit. Let's keep on going.
But somebody is back in time 2.8 billion years ago making this. Who did this? I'll tell you who did it.
Niggas.
Niggas.
Right here, if you can see that. If I can read this to you, it says, for the 3 parallel grooves and the, what is that, whatever, they state that they found in the middle of this deposit 2.8 billion years old was made by an intelligent being. By an intelligent being. So that metal spill was made by an intelligent being 2.8 billion years ago. Let's go back to the word extraterrestrial. What does it say? Now, extraterrestrial. Let's break this word up. We know the terrestrial are humans. Extra is somebody that's older than the extraterrestrial and terrestrial are one and the same person, but the extraterrestrial is the foreparent is older. So extraterrestrial and hypothetical or fictional being from outer space, especially an intelligent one. My video, Forbidden Archaeology Part 2. 2.8 billion years ago, they found a metal spear groove that was made by an intelligent being. Who the fuck was there back 2.8 billion years ago? Before the Big Bang Theory even took place? A nigga. Niggas. The extraterrestrials that you so-called see flying in the sky are our parents. They made all this shit, man. What the fuck are you niggas not getting and you other people not understanding? So I know who the fuck I am, where the fuck I come from. My blood, my DNA is not in this fucking earth. You can't trace me. You gonna keep on running to a fucking brick wall. Think you found some shit. You ain't found a goddamn thing. You ain't scratched the goddamn surface. With that being said, peace.